I lived in Yorubaland for 17 years. They are some of the most accommodating people I've met. Kenneth Okonkwo. Yes, so Yoruba people, they are very, very accommodating. I'm not saying that some other tribes are not accommodating. Some tribes are also accommodating. I've been to the southern part before in River State, and they were so accommodating. So this thing is still boils down to individuals. Like, you can't say, oh, because this person did not accommodate you, then the whole of the Yorubas are not accommodating. Or because this person from Igbo did not accommodate you, then you use it to generalize. People are different. People are very, very different. And the kind of people that he met for that 17 years that he lived with, they accommodated him. And so because of that, he has generated this idea that Yorubas are very accommodating. Somebody else like that to say, oh, Igbos are very accommodating than Yoruba, or Hausas are more accommodating than Yorubas and Igbos, is because of the encounter that you've had. So you cannot say that, oh, Igbos are not accommodating, Yorubas are not accommodating, these ones are not accommodating, because you have just one encounter with one person from that tribe. So he said, I lived in Yorubaland for 17 years. They are some of the most accommodating people I've met. Veteran Nollywood actor and politician Kenneth Okonkwo has spoken highly of the Yoruba people, describing them as some of the most accommodating individuals he has ever encountered. Reflecting on his 17 years of living in Yorubaland, Okonkwo recounted how they welcomed him and supported him, teaching him valuable life lessons. He further highlighted the harmonious relationship he has shared with Yoruba actors, actresses, and directors throughout his career, emphasizing that there has never been any conflicts between them. Recalling the production of Living in Bondage, he noted how Yoruba people generously offered their homes for filming and treated the cast and crew like family. It's because they probably had encounter with Yoruba people. It might have been Hausa, it might have been Yorubas, it might have been Igbos. It's just individual. Some people will never accommodate you, whether they are your Yoruba speaking brother or your Igbo speaking brother or anything. It's just the kind of person those people are. It all still boils down to the character of that person. So that is why it is not good to use one person to judge that, oh, you went to an Igbo place, they did not want you to buy land, like what was his name, Ruben Abati. They did not sell land to him because he is Yoruba. Meanwhile, their own daughter is Igbo and they didn't sell to him, and because of that, you concluded that Igbos don't sell their land to people. You cannot just conclude just by one encounter. You cannot. So imagine that those Yoruba people then did not accommodate him at that time, and he has used that one to judge and say, Yoruba people are not accommodating. That is not the way to go. You cannot judge just by one encounter you had with one tribe and say because of that, these people, they are bad people. Because of one encounter you had with one person, it's not a good thing to do. And this country, we love ourselves, whether we like it or not, Yoruba or Hausa or Igbos. It is our politicians that are always bringing a seed of discord and trying to use religion, trying to use tribe to win election. Trying to sway us, trying to deceive us that we don't love ourselves. Meanwhile, we really love ourselves in this country. Be it Hausa, be it Yoruba, be it Igbo. We really love ourselves in this country. Let's not lie and deceive ourselves. He said in an interview with Symphony, let me tell you about the Yoruba people. I lived in Yorubaland for 17 years, and they are some of the most accommodating people I've ever met. They welcomed me, supported me, and taught me many values. I've worked with Yoruba actors, actresses, and directors, and there has never been any quarrel between us. When we were doing Living in Bondage, Yoruba people gave us their houses to act in, and they treated us like families. That's good. Olawale Ayodeji says, the earth is of the Lord, and the fullness thereof. Yes, so. Iwa Stocks Mike says, anytime they mention Yoruba, you people will comment bad against them, and you can't avoid their region. In fact, Rafela is a real prophet by saying, animal in human skin. It didn't happen. Masokonu says, the Igbos and Yorubas are brothers divinely located in the southern part of Nigeria. We are not supposed to have any issue with one another. We are brothers. Yorubas are accommodating truly, but politics was changing everything. It is not supposed to be, so we need to unite more and forget our differences. Exactly, it is politics that is causing problem. It is the politicians that are always causing problem, because they know that if they bring that tribal discussion, bring that tribal war discussion, and people are going to fall for it. But when we stop falling for their tactics, at least we should know the tactics of politicians by now. In 2024, we should know their taxes. Every taxes that they are going to use, again in 2027, we should not allow them. We should not even accept it. All the let's give them rice, let's give them palliative, and let's use the tribal war, let's use religion war to make sure that they fight themselves so that we'll be able to manipulate and do all those things. We should not fall for it in 2027. I hope we don't. Charity AK says, I totally agree with you. Abuchi Okafor says, no tribe is more accommodating like Igbos. That is your opinion. Because those are the people that you've had encounter with. He has had encounter with, he's an Igbo person, and he's telling you that Yorubas are more accommodating. That is also his own opinion. So, we cannot argue with you. Ajiboye Temitope says, thank you for saying the truth, Igbo man. Okay. Tailolu Ejire says, these people will soon put curses on him for telling the simple truth. Abena, they're already saying that no tribe is accommodating. It's not a competition. It is not a competition at all. Ogochukwu Lago says, Barrister Okonkwo's statement is a relative truth. In my perception, there is nothing political about it. It's about maturity, deeper understanding of the dynamics of nature. To be a good nationalist, one needs to be diplomatic and genuinely care about people's emotions. Significant positive adjustment. Notice. Okay. Stephen Adejare says, that's the leadership lesson Awolowo gave. When Igbo properties were seized across the country, he ordered no one should touch their property in Southwest. He employed estate managers who collected rent of Igbo's behalf and ensured the assets were returned to the owners. That is why Ojukuku reclaimed his father's property, and he later said, Awo was the best president Nigeria ever had. Yes, Igbos see Yoruba as their sacred enemies. Zion Odochukwu says, we all know that you have been clamoring for attention and position. So pitiful, sir. What is clamoring for attention in this one? It is his opinion. He has had a contact with Yorubas for 17 good years. So it is enough for him to say that, oh, Yorubas are accommodating. There's no competition in this thing. If you've had encounters with Igbos and you say that they are more accommodating, that's your opinion, because those are the people that you've had encountered with. You will see some Yorubas come out and say that Igbos are the most accommodating because those are the people that he's had encountered with and they really helped him. So it is still just boils down to your experience on all of this. It is not an issue of argument. Charles Onukwa says, after suffering to build Lagos, it is now you know that we are from another land. Please, what is Lagos without Igbo? Nothing. Nobody is arguing with you. Clement Christian says, you are very correct, but those stop cursing now. Off our account says, Kenneth praised the Yoruba without mentioning people. So why are the Igbos cursing him? I wonder why. The Yorubas are known for their accommodation, while the Igbo are often viewed as tribalistic. Igbo problems stem from the 1966 coup, where arguing in one state decree suspended regional government targeting Yoruba-led governance. This decision continues to affect the Igbos today, leading to misplaced blame on the Yoruba. From the comments, only 2 Igbo individuals appear reasonable. It is well. Shasha know that it is because of his experience that he's had with them. That is why he's saying that they are accommodating. And you too, if you've had experience with somebody else, that is your opinion. So there's no fighting. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.